Hi everyone, it's Helen here from Bodywork-Pilates, and a question I get asked a lot is about the breathing. The breathing in Pilates is very specific and it can be confusing and it can feel a bit overwhelming to start off with as well. We try and keep it as simple as possible. Essentially in Pilates, you breathe in through the nose and you breathe into your ribs and your upper back. So we breathe thoracically and laterally. So into the rib cage and expand as we breathe. We try to avoid breathing so deeply down that it distends the abdomen. So we try to keep that breath moving into the ribs, into the lungs, so it moves the ribs. And think of your ribs as like a little set of bellows. As you breathe in, the ribs open, and as you breathe out, the ribs soften and close in and down. We want to try and keep the breath into the midsection, into that mid area of the body, because sometimes the temptation can be to breathe a little high, and people breathe quite shallowly up here by their collarbones. So we want to try and get that expansive breath without it becoming forceful. So it's finding the pattern of breath, and then we work with the pattern of breath. Depending on your teacher, you might be encouraged to breathe out through the nose as you do in yoga. You might be encouraged to breathe out through a pursed lip, so blowing the breath away, which becomes quite audible. We're, as I say, quite relaxed about it, and we just say as long as you breathe in through the nose, as long as you place the breath well, and as long as you don't hold your breath, that's really important, then you can breathe out through the mouth or the nose as you prefer. You will get to a point where you have a natural inclination. Generally, we breathe out on exertion, but for some people, that can be a little muddy. So again, we try to be a little bit relaxed about it. Breathe in through the nose, breathe into the fullness of the ribs and the upper back. So place the breath well, don't hold the breath, release the breath fully without effort or forcefulness, and you're probably not going to go wrong. But expect, when you are new to Pilates, to hold your breath. Everybody does it. We'll try and encourage you not to. We'll try to remind you, but everybody does it. So don't worry too much about it. Nobody's ever died of breathing. All right, so hopefully see you in class soon. Speak to you again.